Hello, everybody. Today I'm going to talk about angle theorems in triangles, and specifically the angle sum theorem for triangles. Works for all triangles, and hopefully, if you have not already, you've done this activity or watched a YouTube video about this activity, where if you take the corners of a triangle, doesn't matter what size or shape the triangle is, it can be big or small, a right triangle, isosceles, doesn't matter. If you take each of the three corners off of the triangle and you line them up, all those corners together should make a straight line. And if you notice it does that, then the theorem and the reason mathematically behind that is because a straight line is 180 degrees. And if you add up all the angles in a triangle, it's also 180 degrees. So 180 equals 180. If you rearrange them, you can see that they all line up to make a straight line, 180 degrees. So what we're going to be doing is kind of testing that out and checking through some of these triangles to make sure and find out what the missing angle is. So if we know that every triangle is always 180, which is that very specific number, we're going to use a bunch for all these different 8th grade angle theorems, 180. So if we know two of the angles, we can find the last one by subtracting. If we know this one is 100 and this one is 55, well, then we can subtract those from 180 to find the total. And if you look, that's kind of what they did here. They're saying each of these three angles add up to 180. So if we know two of them, then that last one is what we need to find. So I have 180 minus, first we'll do 100. And that'll be 80. Now I'll do 80 minus 55. And that'll be 25, which is the angle measurement that they got as well. And for ours, it'd be this angle in here, 25 degrees. Now, if you wanted to, you could do it a little bit different. And you could add these two angles together, 100 and 100, 55. And if we add those together, that makes 155. And now we'll take this number and subtract it from 180. And that makes 25. So you could do it either of those two different ways. One way has you do a step of addition, then a step of subtraction. The other one has one subtraction step and then a second subtraction step. So it's two steps either way, but you can determine yourself if you'd rather do the addition subtraction or just two subtractions. Now, if we go down, here's some other ones we can try out. So I'm going to try and do this one with you. I'm going to use green. So if I have 71 and 56, I'm going to take 180, and I'm going to first subtract 71, and 80 minus 1, that'd be 9, and that would make this a 7, 10, 10 minus 1, 9, 7 minus 7 is 0, and 1 minus 0 would be 109. Now I'm going to take 109, and I'm going to subtract 56. 9 minus 6 is 3, and now 10 minus 5 is 5. And now I have 53 for this angle inside here. That's my missing angle. You can do this with any triangle of any shape.